Well, it's a beautiful morning here at the end of September 2023 at Tall Pine Cabin, and we're starting out with a view of that lake, Davis Lake. Right there's the tall pine, as you've seen in the past. Very tall. And as befits the start of fall here, colors are changing in the trees, and the cabin is still standing. Done a little bit of work, actually a lot of work this past week. We have supports in the corners now, all the way across the front. And I'll get a little closer view of that. So here we are on the west side of the cabin, and familiar foundation supports there. But in the corner, got another temporary 4x4. Thought about putting in the 6x6s this last time, but looks like we're off by 1.5 inches on the east side down here. And I kind of ran out of time this week to be able to do the final leveling, but that's okay. Got it ready for the winter, and next spring we know exactly what we'll be doing. There's the other corner. This one is the southeast corner. And here we are back to the work zone. One of the things that was a huge accomplishment this go around was digging this trench along the back, which after a little expansion, maybe a a stump or two taken out, we will have a patio back here. But in the meantime, we've got enough space to work. Oops, excuse me. Enough space to work. Be able to put in another support with the cement blocks, so that in the spring we'll be able to start working on the piers on the back part of the cabin. First one being in the middle. Here's one of those wonderful stumps, and Keith helped out my friend Keith, an immense amount getting all of this work done. This took, well, a total now of 106 wheelbarrow loads that came from here up the trail, over the bumps, and by the way, this corner was really fun with the wheelbarrow. Oh, here's how we kept track of how many wheelbarrow loads we were doing. But you can see all of that dirt was put up here in the parking area to level it and to raise it just a little bit. So there we go. Much, much better spot for parking now. And here's the view back down at Tall Pine Cabin. Lots of work to do, but it's getting there, slowly but surely. It's actually a fun project. Also did some transplanting of some little trees that were in the road across the way. And there's one of them, a little ponderosa pine right there. And there's some more up in a line along the edge of the road there. We'll see if they catch and take hold. Hopefully they will. It'll make a nice little tree barrier. We also cleared out this ditch again to make sure there's plenty of room for runoff from the melting snow and the winter storms. And in addition, down here, we used the pine needles that are available and covered over this area here and along the drip line of the cabin, again to help with control the erosion. By the way, that's a big pile of roots over there that we've pulled up out of this during the digging. Just to be on the safe side, got caution tape all around the area where the ditch was dug. And here's that caution tape just around above Tall Pine Cabin. just to make sure everyone's warned that there's a big ditch right there. So we've been doing a lot of digging, and there are even steps to get down to the front area.
Ta-da!
That's 50 wheelbarrows load, isn't it, Keith?
Yes, 50.
Oh my gosh.
Russ knows every one of them.
Yeah. Well, Keith knows that shovel, that's for sure.
Yeah. This is my new best friend.
That's right.
Yeah.
By the way, I like that t-shirt.
Yeah, it's a cool shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Supersonics. Look what we found.